What's going on, guys? This is Ty with Brahman Bull Bullies. We out here with the pups. As you know, these pups got their ears cropped about 2 days ago, and they are thriving. They're healing up pretty good. Everybody's starting to get a little bit of scabbing. Dang, Maple. And, well, I want to start the video off by saying this dude right here, Payday, he's owned by the partner that I did this breeding with, and he is available. Payday is available. But on another note, I'm going to talk about the almighty topic of ear cropping. Some hate it, some, love it, some could care less, but here we definitely prefer ear cropping. And I'm about to get into some reasons why they love this stump. The main reason, I'm not even gonna lie to you and say that the main reason is, a health benefit or anything like that. The main reason for us is the look, guys. The look is much, much, much improved, in my opinion, on an American Bully with cropped ears, okay? And you could say, what you want. They look better with floppy. We prefer cropped. That's, it's our program, and that's how we prefer our dog's ears to be, is cropped. All right, there are some health advantages to it, but the ratio, as my dude Raul says, is about probably 90-10, okay? 90% aesthetic, 10%, health benefit. So one of the main health benefits that you're going to get from it is if you have a dog that, keeps ear infections, which you're not going to know that until they're a little bit older, but if you end up with one that somehow he is going to keep ear infection, she, then the cropped ears can definitely reduce that. You're still going to run into ear infections sometimes, but it's definitely going to reduce that. And they're much easier to clean once, if an infection does happen, they're much easier to clean and get to heal up because it's not as wet inside the ear. You don't have that flop hanging down, covering the ear canal and stuff like that. You've got direct access to the ears for cleaning, easy cleaning, actually. And it's just makes it all around easier for hygiene. Dang, Maui. And before I hop on the next topic or the next reason, I want to give I told my dude Vincent that I would give him a look of Roxy to see how big she's gotten. Vincent has made a deposit on the Roxy and Atlas litter. So come here, Rox. She won't even kind of see her there. She got some hang. She's got some overhang. Come here. Come here, Rox. She's got a little overhang on her. We're supposed to have puppies Friday. Today is Wednesday. We're going to start PG testing on Thursday. But I really think that the puppies are going to be, an emergency C-section either Saturday or Sunday. Her 60 days is Friday, so we went ahead and made her C-section appointment for Friday. But I do think that we're going to go over that and end up having puppies Saturday or Sunday. Hopefully she can have them Friday, but I just don't see that happening. It never works out how you plan, so I definitely don't see that happening. Look at little Payday. Okay, so another thing another reason that we crop the ears, it's not really a health advantage, but it can be depending on, if you have a bunch of dogs or if you have one dog, that'll kind of determine how much that this topic right here will affect your dog, okay? So these dogs, we have kennel dogs. All our dogs are outside. They love the outside. That's where they live. So they're not our dogs are rough dogs. You know what I mean? They're tough. They're not no dogs that's gonna holler and scream if you pick them up on the scruff or nothing like that. So with that being said, they play rough. All right. And if you've ever seen a floppy ear get split open, it is not pretty. Okay. It is not pretty at all. For instance, Oreo. Come here, Oreo. Y'all remember whenever her and Roxy got into it, and Oreo's ear, you know, was split down to her head. Roxy lost a canine out of it. If she would have had floppy ears, that would have been a much bigger deal to fix than it was with her ears being cropped. Look at Zilla. You looking at your puppies over there, dude? You looking at your puppies? You looking at the pups? Them's your pups. Them's your pups. But yeah, with her ears being cropped, it was a pretty simple fix. Our vet just, you know, it was split in two like this. She just put it together and sewed it up. If it was a floppy ear, it would have been a lot more to it. You know, the ear may have had to have been cropped anyways. So we might have ended up with one cropped ear and one no cropped ear. I want to get a short of this dude to give y'all. Who was gropping? Sound like Snook and Rum. But yeah, that's our main reasons why we crop, guys, is it's you know, easier for hygiene, easier to clean. It looks better, in my opinion. The aesthetics of it is the main reason that we do it. And there's slighter chance of an actual injury on the ear when they're cropped. You know what I mean? I don't want to... Dang! That was hilarious. I don't want to say slighter chance, but it's a slighter chance of a serious injury when they're cropped. If you've got a dog that's got cropped ears and, you know, they get in a fight and it just gets split, you know, down here, they're just going to put those two pieces together and sew them up. But if you have, you know, a big floppy ear, it can be a much bigger issue. Maui. Look at all these pups, y'all. All of these are Godzilla pups. I cannot brag on this dude enough about how proud I am about what he produced for us. He really kicked it out of the park. Didn't you see? You're a good boy. You did good. That's his first litter. He's got another litter dropping very soon, like within a week. It's not with us. If y'all remember Roscoe that we had, he's dropping a litter with Roscoe's littermate sister. So y'all know that's a direct Wright Luciano daughter, bred to Zilla's, Wright and Zilla's mom, Luna. So that's going to be a good line breeding on Luna with some Wright Luciano in there. And then you also got Godzilla's dad, which has moved to Mexico now, Champion Hanzo. So I cannot wait to see that breeding. I wish I had my hand in there a little bit. Get me one of them little pups. Payday. Hey. He said, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Maui. Look at your boy, Asel. Look at your boy, dude. Look over here, Rocky. Y'all know this little blue boy right here is going to Rocky. And this one right here is going to Asel. Check them out. Check them out. Get them to a still picture side by side for Rocky and Asel. Check them out. Man, these dudes right here are something serious. Payday. Payday. What's up, buddy? Payday. Come here. Payday. Come on. Come on. Come to me. Payday. Come here. Try to pet him and see if I can get him over here. Come on. He said, no, I ain't going over there, dude. He said, I ain't going over there. But yeah, if anybody's interested in this dude right here, like I said, the number is 256-710-1070. 256-710-1070. We about to close this video out, guys. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel if you hadn't already. Also, make sure to ring that bell for us. It'll notify you anytime that we post videos, go live, post shorts, anything like that. Look at that girl. But like I said, I appreciate y'all guys. I'll see y'all in the next one.